So the other day I was on the phone with YouTuber George Macon, a really close friend of mine, and we were talking about the disappointing reactions a lot of black men had towards just pearly things. And I'm not even talking about other YouTubers. I'm really talking about the guys associated with the black manosphere community. Not everybody in the black manosphere thinks this way, but there are enough guys who do. And George Macon was like, you know, these guys, the way they have pandered towards just pearly things, it's going to prove that everything Divester said about black men, or what Cynthia G is saying about black men, is right. So I was like, oh my God. Let me go see if she got a video on it, right? I know that guys don't care for it, but I wanted to hear a part of her take on what she had to say about the situation. So here is part of the video, and then I'm going to come back.
But anyway, these are the same bandits that literally let a dead run up and through their whole organization. Pathetic, in need of a leader, daddy deprived. These same pathetic non-building bandits who did this over and over and over in this space. And now they're just doing it with a dead. Y'all have been asking me to talk about this dead for a long time. And to be honest, I really didn't want to, because I couldn't care less about this. Do y'all think I didn't know when this dead entered in? Right after worm food became worm food, then you have the rise of this dead here, coming on the heels of the degenerate tater tot who is now rotten in a Romanian prison because he was too dumb to choose a better country to be in to express his degeneracy. These are desperate bandits who want a daddy or anybody who can dominate them that they can follow, and they've now selected a dead for my Who They Really Choose series. That's what they did. And you have a whole slew of black male worshipers who've been sitting in this space, defending these bandits, attacking other women, many of them who've been tagging me. And listen, you don't need to tag me. You need to go tag them ragged ass bandits over there and asking why they put a dead over you. That's what you need to be asking. You don't need to be tagging me in anything. I ain't debating you unless you pay me. You ain't got nothing to say to me. Don't play with me. Go play with the dusty bandits. That's what you need to go do. I saw when the dead came in. And before the dead came in, the Avatar X was there and she milked them too. These bandits over here are a bag of dum-dums to get licked by anybody who want to come over here as long as they don't possess black skin. They let this dead in here because of the whiteness of the skin. And I told y'all that. I told y'all that. Whining, crying, complaining all over the internet. Oh, Cynthia G evil with the Who They Really Choose series. And then you got one live in living color playing out right in the dusty beta manosphere, Who They Really Choose. And I'm just sitting over there like, should I do an episode of Who They Really Choose? Should I do an episode of who the dusty beta manosphere really chooses? But then I was like, no, because I don't want to give attention to a dead. I'm not going to sit here and talk about copper and the smell of it all over my computer screen. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Dust, copper, and E. coli all over that dusty beta manosphere. Get your passport, bandits, because you're going to need it. This dead been running all up over through there, a throwback, mind you, because she already said that she's dated out. She's an interracial dater. I already told y'all, any of these, look, if there is a woman from outside of the community and they are ingratiating themselves among a pack of dusty bandits, please believe and understand this is a throwback through and through. Discarded by her own community, but is looking at this one and like, there's a bag of over there full of dust. They worship whiteness. They desperately need a zaddy. I possess the most testosterone. I possess the least estrogen of any group of women. I can be their daddy.
Now, guys, that was kind of hard to take in for some of you brothers. And I have debated Cynthia G on many things. I do not agree with her on many things. But you know what? A broken clock can even be right twice a day. And you know what, man? I just don't see very many things wrong about what she's talking about. And again, when we talk about black men who want to cry out about black women and how, you know, black women are disrespectful. And I get that, man. I come from the black community. I know that there are certain elements of sisters that, you know, a lot of brothers don't want to deal with. But then I've seen so many times where black men will denounce black women. And then on the flip side of everything, here's what I'm gonna say. On the flip side of everything, what you guys will do is let other groups of people disrespect you and pay them to do it. Just embody them and tell them, you know what? You don't even need to apologize to them. And let me tell you how disgusting some of you guys are, right? I remember when the lady was so contrite, if you will. She had a lot of, she seemed like she was very embarrassed by what she had did, okay? She had a remorse for what she had did, which was the right thing to do. After interacting with you brothers over there, some of you guys on Obsidian Stream, you guys have emboldened her to say she's coming after anybody who has talked about her, even taking these little shots at MTR. You know, I don't really care about her talking about me, but the reality is that she made the mistake, right? But these black men over there in the black manosphere, this particular action, you have proved Cynthia G right. Ain't nothing that she's saying in that particular part for the guys that are on that stream that is incorrect. It is correct. And as much as I disagree with a lot of the things she says, she is completely right talking about you brothers on this particular thing. And then you wonder why. And I mean, a lot of black men are so far gone. Why don't women respect you, brother? Why don't the black community respect you? Why don't nobody hear from you? Because you don't want to lead yourself? You have a mindset that is weak? When you are already left out of talking rooms, like the black men in the black manosphere, we were left out, right? We come and have our own community. We produce one of the greatest black male YouTubers of all time in our own community. Unfortunately, he passed. We even had a community that was even better and had more promise than the guys over in the white manosphere. And then what did brothers allow to happen? Defending the people that we said wouldn't let us in the door. And then telling those people not to apologize to a group of people who they have consistently kept out of the door. I'm not talking about her in specifics, but I'm talking about white folks in general. We already know how it's gonna go. But because of the low self-esteem of many black men that are agreeing with this, and I'm not saying every black man agrees with this or even watches her or whatever, but the brothers that I've heard caping, y'all better never have nothing to say about, like you guys don't even have, not in the same league to even send it to her again. Because she gonna always come back and beat you over the head. The divestors will come over and beat you over the head with this. The way that you guys simped over there, you sounded like divestors. You wasn't talking like no black men. Kevin Samuels would have threw up and vomit. If that would have happened right now, he said, O'Shea, that person, the other person, we are no longer working with. Can't have that kind of person over here with us. Absolutely not. Anybody who knows him knows the truth. And the way that you brothers carried out over there, you proved everything that she has been talking about. You cannot get around it. I wish David Carroll was alive. What do you think David Carroll would have said about y'all? Oh my God. So black men can't be getting mad when y'all are meeting the stereotypes of what these ladies are saying about you brothers. Not everything they're saying is wrong. I gotta admit that. Just like everything we ain't saying is wrong about black women, will you be willing to admit that although that was harsh what she said, that she's talking about some of y'all over there? Oh yes, she is. And she's right. I'm not even dealing with the fact that I don't like her content or I have problems with her. She is right. We need to stop dealing with the truth. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.